Kicking It with Momo. Hey guys, thank you for tuning back into my channel. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Baby, quit playing. If you're not new to the channel, thank you so much, gang, for tuning back in. So today's video, I watched Faylnn's interview with I believe his name is Up with Adam, or that's the name of his channel. It's called Up with Adam. He did an interview with Faylnn, and she actually just did it yesterday. It was the 11th. Today's the 12th. So yeah, they just dropped the video yesterday, and basically she was just telling her side of the story and just giving us a little bit of insight on what happened, because he was definitely getting to the tea, and how she was feeling. And I felt like a lot of things that she said, I was like, yes. I felt like she handled, first of all, she handled this whole situation like a lady. Like, she did not go ham. Like, I've been victim of going ham before. But I have learned, like, always, like, going in on the woman is probably not the best thing to do, because men do be lying. And we don't always know what the situation is. Also, you don't even know what the situation is with the people that are actually involved. I felt like she handled this interview perfect. I feel like she's been handling this situation perfect. And y'all see my last two videos about it. I've been keeping up with it. I've been waiting for her to say something. Like, say something, please. Tell us how you feel. Tell us the tea. Tell us something. I don't know. So I'm not going to post the video, because the video was like 45 minutes or 39 minutes, almost 40 minutes. I'm not going to post it, but I will post the link in the description below, so you can go ahead and watch the video. But let's get into the stuff that I felt like was just, I was like, yes, this is like stuff, real life situations that women be going through. I know they celebrities and all, but women really go through this. Like, real talk. Women really go through the stuff that this lady is going through off camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real emotions, straight up. Like, no chase. So I felt like it was real life deep. So first, the interviewer was like basically trying to get like a feel for her. So I didn't really know too much about Faylnn before the show. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know who she was. I thought she was just a model, and she was just real cute, and she just married a rich man. See how rumors get started? Like, we just be making up stuff about people. Like, yeah, that's so-and-so baby mama. She used to be a stripper. Like, girl, shut up. I didn't really know nothing about her. So all I know is that she was really beautiful, whatever. I didn't even know that she had 3 boys, and that she was a spiritual gangster. That's what she said she was. These were the things that she was telling about herself. And also that she was an artist. And clearly she's a model. So I also didn't know that her and Simon had been married for 5 years. Well, no, they were together for 5 years, but they were only married, I think, 1.5 years. So yeah, I didn't know that either. See how we just starting to get to know her? Gotta learn. It's always 2 sides to the story. Actually, 3 sides. It's your side, they side, and the truth. We getting down to the root of it. So stick with me. So yeah, this is how the interview started. And then basically she was telling how she got on the show. So basically, like, Simon convinced her to get on the show. She was saying that she was going through some things spiritually, and Simon felt like it would be good for her spiritual growth to get on national TV and embarrass her. I'm just bear with me, because I'm like, so you thought that this was going to help her out, like, spiritually, and make her strong? Stop. So yeah, anyways, he convinced her to get on the show. She really did. She had her, her cons about it. She was like, she got a family. She's really all about her kids. And she just felt like she didn't want to do it. But she did it for Simon. She felt like, he believed in her. So, that was her husband. So she was going to do whatever she could do to please her husband and get that check. Because we know you got a bag, baby. We know you did. So also, what else did she say? She was saying that, so my thing is, like, is if this happened, was him and Portia already messing around? Like, so you convinced her to get on the show to embarrass her? Or did you convince her to get on the show to really better her, and then you just happened to start fooling with Portia? I'm confused. The timeline is so confusing to me. Like, that's it's the overlap somewhere. Where is it, Simon? Where's the overlap? We trying to figure that out. Anyways, so then she felt like this tested her character. I believe it definitely tested her character, but I feel like she passed. I mean, she's a lady. Some women don't like drama. Some women are not going to even feed into that. And I love the way she did not feed into none of that. I just love it. Absolutely a lady. Also, because I took notes, y'all. That she didn't feel like they respected. Okay, so the production. She had a problem with the production because she felt like her home should be private. Some things in her home she wanted private, and production didn't, basically, they didn't fall through with that. They was trying to get they film, they was trying to film everything they can film for the show, and some of that stuff she felt like she was used and she wasn't respected in that area. And I could totally feel that when your whole life is on camera. Some of the stuff you like, okay, we ain't been to put this in here because this is my real life. Like, this ain't for the show. But the show is trying to get the ratings. They trying to get the views. So they finna post whatever they want to post. So I could feel that. I could feel like maybe she had a problem with that. I can totally understand that. Also, somebody was calling her Ching Chong on the show. So we don't know. She didn't say no names, but she said somebody from the production, her kids overheard somebody from the production basically calling her racial slurs, which is so scandalous. Like, but also that after this whole situation went down, that they didn't want to use her no more, that they were saying basically she didn't have face for the show. So what she was portraying, they wasn't looking for. So was it because she was black? Or was it because she was Ching Chong? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, this is ridiculous. But I felt like she handled the situation appropriately, because she could have went off and fought everybody. Y'all would have posted that, though. Right? It's crazy. They like more drama. Like, yeah, you're not face for the show because she ain't giving them all the drama that they want. Like, she ain't finna get on here and beat up Portia. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. She got kids. And dudes come a dime a dozen. Maybe not the rich ones, but they do come a dime a dozen. Don't get it twisted. Okay, also, she found out about Simon and Portia when everybody else did. See how this is my problem. Like, I'm not a man basher, because women are scandalous too. But I feel like men go to the great lengths to really hurt somebody. Like, it's just... So she talked to him a day before this was posted on social media, and she found out when social media found out, and then somebody calls her and tells her what happened, and she's defending this man, and he's embarrassing her. So that's my thing. I don't like me personally, I don't like being embarrassed. So if there's another girl that knows more about you than me and you, my man, she can have you, period. Because I'm not finna get embarrassed. That's embarrassing. Just like men don't like to be embarrassed. They don't want nobody else telling them about their girl. Like, what? I feel the same way. If she know more about you, then it sounds like you more invested that way. So go ahead and handle that. That's too much. But the fact that you didn't even give me the decency to let me know that this is what you had going on, and I had to find out on social media, like, I was like, oh my God, that is so embarrassing. That is a big test of your character. Like, what do? Do you flip? Do you just go silent? I don't know. I felt like she needed a moment to take it all in. But clearly they were already having issues before this. I don't know what was going on. She didn't specify what was going on, but clearly their marriage was in some type of shambles before this. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Portia probably, you know, made it a little easier for Simon to go ahead and wiggle out of things. Like most men do. They find an easy out. Whatever. It could be a female, you know what I'm saying? They've been talking to somebody that they barely know. They love easy out. So, and if the window is open, they finna stick that foot in. They finna get in there. I'm telling you. That's what they do. So also, she said she didn't know. She said she absolutely didn't know nothing about him and Portia, and it was all news to her, and it was very hurtful. And I really believe that. I feel like she felt definitely betrayed. And you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, she felt let down. Not only by Portia, because Portia was invited in her home, which I think is so scandalous. Like, yes, we may not be friends, boo. But you done came to my house. You done seen our pictures on the wall. You probably done came through our room. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you've been in the comfort of my home, and then you go behind my back and you take my man. That is so scandalous to me. That is like the ratchet of the ratchets, okay? But anyways, and what I did like about the interview is that she didn't blame anybody. And I think this is real love. When you really love somebody, you don't blame that person. I mean, at the beginning, it's easy to play the blaming game. But I feel like at some point, you know, after your feelings and your emotions and stuff come down, at some point you have to double back. You got to see that I played a part and you played a part. We played a part in this. I love the fact that she didn't blame him. I love that. I love the fact that she didn't even say, like, you know, And I love the fact that she didn't give Portia no clout. Because, baby, you can't come mess up something that we built. You know what I'm saying? Only if we allow it. And clearly Simon allowed it. So it wasn't like Portia had that whop and she just came through and snatched him up. It wasn't that. They was already going through stuff and he allowed this woman to do that. But on the same token, she said that she played a big part into it too. Like, you know, they both messed up. I love that about her. Like, that is true love. Love does not blame each other. Like, when you love somebody, you're not blaming that person. You are definitely looking within to see what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Well, how did I play a part into how this ended up happening this way? Like, that's what I was like, yes, girl, yeah. I'm talking about she is a true lady out here. She is a true woman. And I really feel like he is making a big mistake. But that's your mistake. They all do it. Everybody got to learn. Anyway. So, I love that... Oh, and then that they went to therapy. So they were going to therapy before this. They went to couples therapy and they were going to therapy like by themselves. So clearly something was going on. You know what I'm saying? And this is, you know, all of this is alleged. But I feel like he done cheated before. And maybe they were trying to get past that. Because she did say that they took, like, out of the 5 years that they were together, they took 9 months off. So something happened. You don't just take 9 months off and y'all married. Like, nah. And if he did this in 2 months, I don't even want to know what he was doing in them 9 months. I don't even want to know. Like, I'm sure she needed counseling. I'm saying, like, you done drug this girl through the mud. She needed all type of counseling. Couples counseling, solo counseling, little Jesus on Sunday, little talk with the pastor. I'm just saying, she probably needed a lot. I can only imagine. We all been there. Like, if you've been in a real relationship where you really got hurt, like where you done put in your 120,000%, you know what I'm saying, and it ended up going to hell, you can feel her. And let's just be real. You could feel her. This was deep too. So she felt like through the counseling, because you know you go through counseling to try to save your marriage or try to save your relationship, or for whatever reasons you go to counseling for. But in their situation, when they were going to counseling, she thought things were getting better. But instead of him working, which is so hard sometimes for men to do, to actually work. Like, relationships require work. Like, I don't know, no relationship where you could just get in this thing and it just works itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it requires no effort. Like, that don't even make sense. But because it required a little bit of work, it was easier for him to just give up. You know what I'm saying? And he's rich. He probably can pick whoever he wants to be with, I'm sure. But instead of him working on what he had with Faylnn, he just chose to give up. And she actually almost made me cry, because I've been in a relationship like that as well, to where you put in so much and then you just want that person to fight for you. You just want that person to fight for the relationship, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? That means everything, because y'all gonna go through some stuff. Period. But if you don't have a solid dude to where you know that he gonna exhaust all options before he let this situation go. He gonna go to great lengths to try to save the relationship. That is worth saving. You know what I'm saying? And at some point, most women figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Men, but it's so easier for men to just skip to the next female. You know what I'm saying? They do it all the time. Like, in and out of relationship. But at some point, you gotta figure out, like, maybe you the problem. You feel me? Like, I don't know. But I felt like Simon just gave up too. He just gave up on the counseling. He said, you know what? I'm done with this. Portia's easy. You know what I'm saying? It was an easy. She was in there. She was ready to tell everybody. Look how easy she is. Scandalous. Anyways, so yeah, that was good to me. Also, what else did I like that she said? So basically, that she was asked if she did everything that she possibly could do to save her marriage. And I feel like she answered honestly. I felt like she did. And one thing she kept saying is that we do so much. Like, and I'm just being real. Like, I felt this whole interview. If you've ever been close to being a wife, if you've ever been in a relationship where you were dang near the wife, you were doing wife stuff, we carry so many hats. Like, if you are a working woman and you a mom and you a wife, that's a lot of hats to carry. You know what I'm saying? But emotionally, the women kind of hold the household down. You men don't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to hold down kids emotionally, a man emotionally, and then put us on the back burner and deal with us later. Because that's usually how it go. You feel me? Like, but they don't even see that part. I don't even think men understand how valuable we are in the household. You know what I'm saying? So she was saying, like, you know, I just did so much. But, you know, women, we take so much. We endure so much, man. And I know some women, like, I'm not strong enough to hold down 5 kids. I'm a punk. I only got 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do no more than 1. I can't hold down 5 kids, a man, and take care of Monique. To me, that almost sounds impossible. I'm not even gonna stunt. So I commend all the women that have more than 2 kids, and you married, and you taking care of your business, and you standing by your man, and you the best mom, soccer mom. Girl, you are the truth. And somebody needs to, if ain't nobody ever told you, baby, you are the truth out here. Because my nerves, the way they worked, one for me. I tried it. I'm cool. I ain't got time for that. But I'm just saying, like, even when I was dating and with other people's kids, it takes a toll on you. It does. It honestly does. When men, all they do is go to work. They go to work, they come home, food be done, kids taken care of. I'm saying that's not a lot for you to do. So if you don't understand how valuable a woman is in the household, you know what I'm saying, and how much I got to put in to stay in this thing, and you don't want to fight for that, that's crazy. That would make any woman feel devalued, period. Like, I did all of this, and her tears felt, I was like, dang. I just felt so bad for her. But this only lasts for a little bit, Faylnn. I promise you. Everybody got to fall down to come up. You feel me? And this might be just your blessing to keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we get in relationships, and this relationship is better than the last. Whatever the case may be, we justify it in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's not the best relationship for you. Period. But we don't see that. So, I was feeling her, girl. Faylnn is the truth. Also, I felt like, when she started talking about the hurtful part with the kids, like, I was like, man, I feel her. Because we don't understand, like, when you go through relationship, your kids go through relationship too. So they get attached just like you get attached. So when y'all detach, sometimes the kids don't detach. You know what I'm saying? They stay attached. So it's hurtful. And then when you invest so much with kids, and then you gotta let it go. You gotta throw your hands up. That is a hurtful feeling, man, especially if you really love those kids. And I feel like she really loved those kids. Like, she made a whole family and made a commitment to stick by her family. So yeah, this is heartbreaking for her. She's like, man, so I wake up with them, and then now I don't wake up with them anymore. Like, you know, now it's a home just of her and her kids. And then her kids are hurting because they miss those kids. Like, everybody is affected by these decisions. So when you get in a relationship with anybody, it's so important to know that this person is good for you and your kids, because everybody's affected by your decision. And this is just me speaking for the woman that I am. If it's not a good situation for my son, it is not a good situation for me. So I always, the pros and the cons, baby, for me and my baby. That's it. That's the way you should roll. Because, you know what I'm saying, everybody's going to be affected by your decision when it all boils down, or if it ends up flourishing into something. Either way it goes, we either benefiting or we hurting. I don't know. So that was deep for me. And then I think the last thing is and I feel this too. I respect her in so many different, just to see her get up here and speak so as a woman, like not a woman coming from a hurtful place, not a woman coming from I want to get back at you place, just as a woman. I felt everything she said. So one thing that I really, and this is my last thing, was that she said that she loved him, and then she cried. And if he was happy, she was happy. That is real love. Real love is, even if that person ain't with you and it hurts to see them with somebody else, you are genuinely happy for them. That's some real love. Like, no cap. If I want somebody to love me like that, like, and then you'll know if they really love you. Like, even if I can't have you, if you happy, that makes me happy. So I appreciated it. I'm happy that she got to speak her truth, because everybody been waiting on it, baby. I ain't lying. I've been like, dang, if she don't come out here and say something, and got this lady just pow, you know what I'm saying, with her whole husband out here on social media. I'm like, man, say something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would have just got on there and been in such a lady. like her, I probably would have got on here and talked a little crap and then thought about it, and, you know, God would have convicted me, and then I would have came back like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, she did her thing. So yeah, that's really all I had for her. She said she wasn't dating no more rich men. I get it, girl. We don't want no Kevin Samuels, because you see how they treat, the women are like draws. They can change them out on a daily basis if they want to, because the money is attracting all the thoughts and the thoughtesses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's attracting everybody. So you are just replaceable. And I feel like that's how most rich men are treating women. Like, they are so replaceable. So why would I deal with this in your drama when I can go get me her, and she ain't got no kids, and she young, and she available whenever? I'm just saying, this is how men think. This is how they think. Let's just be real. And Kevin Samuels definitely thinks that way. So does Simon, because he's right in that bracket. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I thought I had to give y'all my reaction on her reaction to her situation. So much love to Faylnn. I know she'll get through this. She is beautiful, by the way. Very beautiful. I love her skin complexion. I love the way she speaks. I love how she's not ratchet. We still don't know the whole story. I told you, it's like his story, her story, and the truth. All you can do is just take bits and pieces, put them together, and say, maybe this might be the truth. So I feel like I feel like she told the truth, though. I don't feel like she was capping. She has no reason to cap. Like, she already looked dumb. I mean, I hate not I'm just saying, Faylnn, don't take that, but she already looked dumb. He done made a whole fool of her. So it's nothing she's going to gain from getting on here. And she didn't bash him or Portia. So I felt like it was the truth. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me if you've ever been in a similar situation. I haven't, with no friends or no associates. Thank you, Jesus, because I might be on the news. I don't play that. But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think. And y'all tell me if you think that she handled the situation appropriately. What y'all think she did. And again, if you are not already a subscriber on my channel, please hit the subscribe button. But that's all I got for you today. And remember, more love, less hate, and we'll all be great.